Okay, so this video is going to be a little bit different. We are going to talk about February's monthly challenge, and then I'm going to show you my situation for February, and then at the end of this, I'll throw in me doing January's. So February's monthly challenge from the Messy Minimalist, Rachel, is all about cleaning out your kitchen, basically. It's literally like 5 or 6 steps, and the steps are clean out all of your cupboards, all of them, and go through the items that you never use or haven't used in a long time. Maybe they're broken, that kind of thing. Get rid of items of your ideal self, and that's something that she's talked about in another video last year. Your ideal self, like you buy something because you really want to do that, but it's not something that really fits into your everyday. And so if you bought it for something that you like wanted to get into or wanted to do eventually someday, and that was a really long time ago, then it's probably time to let go of your fantasy self. The other thing is to also go through like your pantry and your fridge and get rid of any expired items, and just organize it. So, where I'm at as far as the February challenge goes, I'm gonna read KonMari here in the next couple of, KonMariing here in the next couple of weeks. But also, whenever I was helping my dad out and we went through his kitchen and I brought back some stuff and swapped out like my pans and things like that for different ones, I really like reorganized stuff and went through more things. And I know that I'm going to be coming upon that again here in the next few weeks. But I am going to just quickly run through my pantry. It stays pretty organized majority of the time, because I don't keep a lot of overstock type things in my pantry. I typically buy the items that I need for that week, so like fresh fruits, vegetables, meats, things like that. And the only things that are really like kept in my cupboard is like cereals and like boxes of rice and things like that, like more of like sides that aren't fresh, and like seasonings and things. So I'm gonna go through that. I'll show you what it looks like right now. And it's kind of like seems messy because this bag has like the little ones in it, but I mean it's pretty decently organized. So I'm gonna go through and just make sure everything is good and reorganize it a little bit as I do it. And whenever we were prepping for Hurricane Harvey, I did buy some items that I typically would not use, just in case like we lost power and things. So if those items are still in date range, which they should be, because that was less than 6 months ago and it was all canned food items, then those items that I typically do not eat, I'm just going to pull out so that way I can donate them. So I will show you the final results just a second. Okay, so this is my pantry now. I actually did not remove too many items. I removed 4 canned goods that are still in date, and I'm gonna donate those. And I removed a few items that were expired that I'm just going to chunk out. Some peanut butter, some fish fry seasoning, some chips, some saltines, and this organic lentil soup that I was supposed to try a really long time ago. So honestly, like that's not that bad. And about 2 or 3 or so months ago, I went through all of my spices and got rid of any that were out of date. And so all the ones that are in there are the in date ones. So as far as that goes, I'm pretty set. Yeah, so I'm pretty excited about that. And same thing with my fridge. I keep that really organized because most of my foods that I do buy weekly are fridge foods. So I keep the condiments really up to date in there, and I just always keeping it fresh and organized in my fridge as well. I do need to go through my freezer, but technically the fridge and freezer wasn't a part of the monthly challenge. I just wanted to include my, I just wanted to talk about it because I have such a tiny kitchen. I just need to basically like organize my freezer, but I did recently go through and get rid of stuff that was old and expired. So I try to stay on top of that. I mean, this is the kitchen. This is where, you know, like you spend a good chunk of your time. So it's really exciting to see that I don't have too many expired products because I really hate that. And it's really, it's going to be nice to get rid of these couple that I just do not use and go ahead and donate them for somebody else to use. So that's the February challenge. Let me know how y'all are doing with the challenges down below, and if you're enjoying this style of video. And let's move on to January to see how I handled those couple of tasks that I really needed to get done. Bye guys. Today I am cleaning up and like picking up some just random stuff, putting things away and doing laundry. It's Saturday, February 3rd. So I wanted to jump in really fast and get these January items done. And so I'm gonna do right now like a few of them. So let's just talk about the two that I don't need to do, because like I said in my video talking about the January challenge from the Messy Minimalist, I cannot talk today, decluttering my sheets. Like I said, I have one set for each of my guest bedrooms, and I currently have the 3 for mine. One is like specialty sheets for the winter only because, again, who doesn't like to sleep on flannel for like a month of their lives? Some of you it's probably longer, but in, you know, Southeast Texas, it's like 1 month. So I have the set that I like love the most, and then my older sheet set, and I keep that for like dire or backup emergencies. And I want to get a new dire emergency set, but until that happens, I'm keeping the other one, so don't need to go through those. Toss solo socks. So in my video I said that I had 1 pair of solo socks, and it wasn't even really technically a solo sock. I looked underneath my bed and there it was. So it's actually in the laundry right now, so I don't have to toss out any socks. But I do think I'm going to restart the KonMari method here pretty soon. I don't know if it'll be in February or March or whatever, or if I'll start it for like a spring cleaning kickoff or whatnot. But like here pretty soon, whenever I do that, I'm gonna actually go through my socks this time. So we'll see. But I don't have any solos, so I don't need to do that. So one of the things that I'm going to do right this minute is finish putting away the Christmas decorations. And I'm talking about that box of ornaments that the bottom part of it, it's 3 boxes. The bottom part fell off, and I don't think it's like actually broken. I think this is the one that's kind of like loose, and I didn't hold on to it well enough. So I'm gonna put that up, put it back together, and go take it out to the garage. And then I have 2 random ornaments that I didn't have whenever I put away the other 3 boxes. And I thought that this box, because it was, I don't know, I thought maybe this one would have some empty spaces, and it doesn't. The one with empty spaces is already put away, but I have a place that I can put these 2 ornaments, and I'll put them in one of the ornament boxes next year because I don't know which one it is, and they're kind of a pain in the butt to get out. So I'm going to flip around the camera. I'm going to show you the few items that I'm talking about, and then I'm going to put them away. And so, yeah, I'll take you along. So this is the ornament box that has literally been sitting here since December. And then these are the 2 ornaments. So this one was a gift, and that one I did not put together or make it until December 31st. So this is my Ort jar remnants for 2017. So all the other boxes were put away whenever I made this, so that's kind of why it's been sitting out. So I'm gonna put these two with just some regular Christmas decorations because it's easier to get into, and I'll deal with it next year. And then I'm gonna put this box back together and I'm going to carry it out to the garage and put it where it goes. So let's go. So it's a little bit noisy in here because I am doing laundry, but the two random ornaments went in here and this box went with its friends. I really don't like these boxes. Like they're falling apart and stuff. This is the one that fell off. It doesn't fit well. So yeah, it is kind of actually broken. That's something that I started researching this year, is to find a new way to house all my ornaments, because I have 4 of these. 4! So I have 12 rows chock full of ornaments. Like, they're just stuffed. Like several in a little space. So yeah. Okay, so the other 2 things on the January challenge that I can do and I'm going to do today is to turn around the clothes hangers. Now, I'm not going to go strict by the rules of what Rachel had suggested. She's gonna flip hers around, and in 6 months, whatever is not flipped around, she's going to instantly donate. I'm not gonna do that necessarily. I'm gonna flip everything around and I'm going to use it as a guide to reevaluate my different types of clothes that are in my closet. And I'll take you into my closet and I'll show you what I mean. This is my closet. I do have a couple like random things on the upper shelves, but not really. There are no clothes on the bottom rack. These are my like weekend bags and my backpack that I use for traveling. I keep them on this bar and I keep extra hangers on this bar, but there is no clothes up there. And that's how many clothes I have in my closet. So I have this like skirt and pants hanger. These I wear to work. And this set of shirts right here are all those work polos. So I'm still gonna flip them around, and those should not be there. So I am gonna flip these around, and I'm trying to do this on my phone. So we'll see how this goes. So this is what is meant by flipping the hangers around, because it's really convenient to get them from this direction. So what we mean is flipping them this direction, which this is going to start annoying me until I start wearing some of these things. Right. So I have those all flipped around now. The only other thing that I have is like, these are like pants and things, denim shorts, jeans, and shoes, and my jewelry. So there is that part of the challenge. So the 5th item on the January challenge is deep cleaning your shower and your tub. And that is a goal of mine for this weekend. I'm not gonna do it this instant, but obviously you're gonna see it in the next clip. Actually, not in the very, anyways. Let me flip around the camera and I will show you what I have going on in my shower, which is the master bathroom, and in my guest bathroom, which is the shower tub combo. So let me flip you around and I'll show you what's going on there, and then I'll show you updates after I get them deep cleaned this weekend. So this is my shower. Like I said, I don't have too many products. There's that soap that I was talking about. Those are all my Lush tins for all of my different shampoos and things, and that always depends on what I want to do with my hair. If I want to like extra condition it or whatever. Facial cleansers and then body washes, and yeah. So I just need to give this a really good scrub down. And this is my guest bathtub and shower. It's just a tiny bit like dusty. This doesn't get used a whole lot, but just I need to just like scrub it down a little bit. These are the like items that I leave for people if they need to use them. But I think I'm going to go ahead and toss them because it has been a while. Might leave the shower gel or move it back into my shower and I'll use it. I just didn't really like that smell. I'll probably get rid of this. And these shampoo bottles, I just thought they kind of looked nice in the window. And yeah, don't really have much in here. It's not exactly dirty. Kind of needs to be, you know, like rubbed down a little bit and get rid of the products. All right, so those are my two, my bathtub and shower that I need to deep clean to finish up the January challenge from the Messy Minimalist. So as soon as those are done this weekend, I will record what they look like and update y'all. Hey guys, so it's like the middle of February and I finally started deep cleaning like the tub and stuff, and I didn't want to do this bathroom on camera at all because this last week my beloved 19-year-old Gizmo passed away, and this was like she had to eat a special food and all that kind of stuff, so I had to kind of like lock her up a couple hours every day so she could eat her special food without Potter getting into it. And so this was kind of like her room, and so like there was like a cat bed in the tub that she would sleep in, and like her food was in here, and she had gotten to where she couldn't pee in litter boxes like a long while ago, so I would put down like some pee pads on the floor, and that's where she went to the bathroom. So like this literally was like kind of like her room. And so I just needed to like clean it, and so I decided to go ahead and just deep clean the whole bathroom. And I am gonna show you what it looks like now, and I chose to do this one this way because it was kind of like cathartic in a way. And so yeah, so one thing that I did over here was I had, because my dad likes these, I moved them over here, stacked these up really nice, and there's Potter himself. Don't sniff the comment, please. I'm about to take it into my room, and I just like dusted, cleaned, and did that kind of stuff. There was a couple of like marks on the porcelain tile from something that had happened a long time ago, and my dad is a tile guy, and so I asked him what I could use to clean it, and he said use the comment. And I honestly had forgotten that I even had any of this. It was out in the garage. I didn't buy it. The original homeowners left it, so it's literally been out in my garage since 2008. But it's still good. And so I used it on that, and I used it on some of the grout. Some of the grout had a little bit of staining because if she got too close to the edge of like a pee pad or something. Anyways, that all came up, which was great. Swept in here, and I'm gonna have to mop the whole house at some point this next week, so I'm just gonna wait to do that. The other thing that I did was I took down my Snoopy curtain, shower curtain, because there was cat hair and dog hair all along the bottom. There's actually still dog hair on the bottom of it from my black lab, who I had to put down in December of 2015. So there's that, because I never took it down. And there was Gizmo hair and Potter hair, and whenever Haley was living with me, also Haley hair. So just it needed to be washed and cleaned anyways, so I took it down, and see, there's a little bit of like scout hair left, just a little bit. Can't ever fully get rid of black lab hair. And then in the tub, I cleaned all this down here, cleaned around the edges, and I got rid of all of the bottles out of the window and here and in the corners. This bottle though I am keeping because it is dog and cat shampoo, and Potter does actually like baths, and sometimes I need to give him one. So I'm not going to get rid of that. I actually do actively use this, and it's almost empty. Probably like one more bath and that will be gone, and I'll just get a new one. But I did leave my 2 little fun decorations, and that little red cup I use whenever I give Potter a bath. Other than that, the other things that I got rid of was I got rid of the toilet bowl brush that was in here because it was my old roommates, like my first roommates whenever we bought the house, and it's just really gross. And honestly, you can get those cheap enough. I kind of want to just like start replacing them like at least once a year, every other year. So sometime in the next like week or so, I'll go to like the dollar store or something and pick up a new one. But I did use it before I threw it away to clean the toilet one last time. Took the trash out. So I've just got a mop in here later. And because this was kind of like Gizmo's room, I'm gonna buy a new mat to go outside of the tub and at the sink. So, because I couldn't have rugs in here before, because I had to have all of her stuff. So I'm gonna make it more like a usable bathroom again. And yeah, so the next one that I'm gonna do is mine. See you there. Hey guys, so I just wanted to finish showing you my cleaned out shower. Actually, let me flip this around. So I organized like my shampoos and stuff, picked up some new ones, the shower gels, cleaned everything as best as I could possibly get it. And yeah, pretty impressed with that. Please don't look at the counter. That desperately needs to be cleaned off right now. But it was deep cleaning the shower. I literally got in there and got to scrubbing, and it just was time. It had been like a hot minute, and it just makes you feel really good to know that, you know, it's super deep cleaned. It's a place that you go to get clean yourself, so you have to take the time to actually clean it. So anyways, I really hope that y'all enjoyed this video. Sorry that it took me a little bit longer than I would have liked to get it uploaded to you guys. But I do hope that you enjoy it, and I can't wait to see y'all in March. Don't forget to leave comments down below if you like this type of video, if you're enjoying the challenges, if you're joining in on the challenges. And also, don't forget to go check out Rachel's videos for the originals at The Messy Minimalist. And I will see y'all next time. Bye, guys.